What's up, guys? 5,000 mile update.
In a quarter mile,
5,000 miles.
South.
We just hit. Let's see if we can get this focused in. So maybe I can drive here. Let's see. Might have to do some editing. Oh, that was my turn, but hey, that's all right. We're talking to you guys instead. Little more important, Siri. Okay, I don't know. You guys probably can't see me. What's up, guys? Spencer here. I hope you can see me. I hope it's not too, this road's pretty bad. Hopefully it's not too crazy up there. But 5,000 mile update. Like I just showed you in the odometer, my 2017 Volkswagen Tiguan has exactly 5,000 miles. Just turned over to 5,001. It's kind of bittersweet. I just bought it maybe 2 months ago. Today is the 25th of January. I don't know when I'm going to upload this.
Turn right onto West
Okay,
South.
yeah. Shh, quiet. But yeah, so 25th of January, I bought this car in end of November, early December. So I've only had it for maybe a month and a half, 2 months, maybe 60 days, if that. I mean, my temporary tags just expired, so that's normally a little bit over a month. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, so I actually drove this car from Kentucky over to California. So that's a lot of the miles right there. And then I drove from California back to Utah. So that's probably where most of the miles came from. Well, I know that's where all the miles came from. I'm not wondering where they came from, but it's a lot of miles in a very short amount of time, and it's crazy. But hey, 5,000 mile update. If you haven't seen my review on this car already, please go check that out. That's gonna be on my channel. I'll try and link it somewhere, one of these. If not, I'll just put it down below or at the end of the video. But please check that out. Really good things to say about the car. I personally enjoy and love Volkswagen as a brand. I think they have some very good technologies as well as features for a cheap price. Now, a lot of people are going to fight me and say, how can you say that, you know, with the emission scandals and this and that? But hey, that stuff doesn't really bother me. I mean, they're just the only ones that got caught. Every single company does it. GM does it. Mercedes. I mean, everyone. You name it. You name a brand, they do it. I guarantee it. But Volkswagen is cleaning up their act. They took responsibility, and they make really good cars. So, plus it kind of helps us out right now, because if you want a German car for a little bit cheaper, you can get one for a good deal like I did with this car. But not only that, they just make a really good product. I love closing the door on this car and just hearing that. You know, it's a very solid thunk. The doors are thick. And I came out of a Subaru. I think I posted that video on my channel too. And that car is just, it's just chintzy. I think that's a good word for it. It's just cheesy, kind of chintzy. Seems kind of like, you know, plasticky in a way too, all the insides. Versus this car's all, you know, soft touch. It's got, I guess their version of like a leatherette. It's pleather, essentially. But, you know, to me, I think it would fool anyone. Excuse me. It's, you know, just again, very well put together. And for the price, I think it's really hard to beat. You get a turbocharged engine, great infotainment system, decent sound system, seating for 5 different color options that are actually attractive. Like these seats I really like. You know, it's hard to find something like that really anywhere else. They just offer different features that I haven't really seen anywhere else. Like Subaru was so cut and dry. It was like, oh, you want a black car with a black interior? Here you go. You want a black car with a white interior? Here you go. And it's just not, it's not even good paint. It's like cheesy plastic, or not even plastically, flaky, I guess is what I'm looking for. It's just like, it break down. I had rock chips on the front of it, and there was rust on my hood. I'm like, you know, I understand I didn't pay $45,000 for a Mercedes. I 100% understand that. I only paid, you know, $20,000 new for a Subaru. But in the grand scheme of things, $20,000 is still a lot of money to me. Granted, you know, I'm in college, I get it. You guys might be watching this video going, you know, we're a family, we have money, whatever. Okay, but me as a college kid, that's a lot of money. And to me, I just wish for better quality. Oops, it's a radar detector. But like I was saying, I just wish for better quality overall. And I really feel like I got that with this car. Couple of the downsides overall, I'd say, with this vehicle, after driving it for about 5,000 miles, you know, being in it and kind of getting comfortable, I'd say the biggest downfall is the steering wheel position. I'm kind of used to it now, but I'm not in love with the position. The seat seems like it kind of moves, you know, in most of the directions, whether it's forward, back, the seat, up, down, you know, things like that. It's got good lumbar, which is very nice. That's something that my Subaru didn't have, I believe, or it might have just had it built in, but it's stationary, versus this you can kind of turn on and off or set the right setting. But I'd say that's kind of my biggest negative. That's one of the things that I hate the most. Otherwise, I'm not thrilled with the gas mileage. It's okay. You know, I'm trying to kind of put it into perspective. It is a small SUV. It's got four-wheel drive. So it's kind of hard to complain, but at the same time, I feel like Volkswagen could have been a little bit more fuel efficient in that sense, just with their whole marketing of the TSI engine. It's supposed to be like a turbo diesel, you know, but you put gas in it. I've heard that a couple times, but and you know, I wish that would have stayed true for the actual efficiency, but I think it's kind of just the break-in stage too. I've kind of hit that and I've started to notice a little bit better. I try to keep 91 in it when I can, obviously, just because I think that's going to help with efficiency as well. And it's recommended, better for the engine's turbo, things like that. So I'd say the biggest gripes I have right now are the fuel economy as well as the seating position here. Biggest way to kind of avoid that, go drive the car for yourself. Go test drive it. Don't ever just buy a car or buy the first one you see or anything like that, just because, you know, it may have the symbol on it that you like, whether it's Toyota, Lexus, Audi, Volkswagen, Mercedes, whatever it is. Don't just buy it just because that's the color that you like, whatever. There's always gonna be another car. So make sure you test drive cars. I'm glad I did that with this. That kind of seating position was a little strange to me, but, you know, like I thought, I could get used to it, and that's what I've done. So overall, you know, still very, very happy with the car. I'm gonna do a snow update as well. It's been snowing here in Salt Lake City, so I'm gonna try and go out and get it, you know, not stuck, but just have a little bit of fun in the snow. So stay tuned for that. Part of that 5,000 mile update, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a quick walk around. I like to call it winter mode. I put on the ski racks, but I'll show you that in a second. So yeah, this is winter mode, 5,000 miles, my 2017 Volkswagen Tiguan. Let's go ahead and check it out. So there she is. As you can see, it's pretty snowy here.